Good morning, Father Denis here on another day with a word of encouragement. Today we want to talk about rejecting anything that can separate you from God. And what does that really mean? I grew up knowing that I will only be happy when I achieve my university studies. Where did I get this kind of thinking? It was right from the high school discussions with my classmates that when you get a university degree or more than that, you will be a successful person and there you will be happy. Only for me after high school to start a formation journey that was to take me 11 years, and it demanded 2 degrees before I accomplish or I achieve my goals. What would have happened? How many people have the same belief that they will only be happy when they have achieved something? Sadly, when now I have come to realize that I delayed my happiness for 11 years, I want to look at how many people who have gone the same road of trying to think the way I thought. Araya, the man of God. He was there trying to do what God called him to do. And what did he do? He went to pray, to minister to people. But what happened? It did happen that at this hour, when God is feasting, he is asked to go and meet God. He expected God in strong winds, in earthquake, and in big fire. But all this passed and they didn't find God. Only he found God in a small whisper, a lesson being taught here. As we look at Christ also, what he does, he's talking about adultery as per the law that was taught. That is, was to be a physical engagement. But he brings a new teaching that adultery, that he really cautions us from, is the lust in our hearts. This is a change of way of looking at reality. Today, we get these lessons coming to us. From my story, we look back and see how unfortunate I delayed my happiness until I got the certificate. But I didn't know that each day I had an opportunity within me to be happy as I kept walking that journey of 11 years. From the story of Araya, we see how he was mistaken to think that God was only to be found in loud noise, in big happenings. But now realizing that God can be found in the little whispers, he can whisper even to me and you right away. Wherever you are, you can hear that gentle whisper of God. From Christ, he calls us all to turn, to purify our conscience, that our conscience becomes the highest level of knowledge. We don't need another extra knowledge in knowing to do the right thing other than what or the right formation of our conscience. This consciousness brings us really into becoming cautioned of what we may think that is outside that will make us happy. Today we are in self-quarantine. Today some of us are being told stay safe. We need to stay safe even in what we keep knowing each day. May you be there to be rightly instructing others to hold to what is right, and above all, to have a pure conscience.